This is how I store eggs for up to 2 years. My grandmother shared this unusual method with me. Start by thoroughly cleaning dirty eggs with a brush. This is very important. It prevents damaging the natural protective layer. Once the eggs are clean, place them one by one into a clean, large jar. Fill the jar completely so the eggs don't move around. Now it's time for the preserving solution. Add 2 tablespoons of a secret ingredient to about 3 cups of water. I'll tell you what it is in a moment. Mix well until you get a milky white liquid. Pour it over the eggs so they're fully covered. Seal the jar tightly and gently roll it to distribute the liquid evenly. Store the jar in a cool, dark place. This mixture forms a protective layer on the shells, keeping the eggs from spoiling for many months, even up to 2 years. And here's the secret ingredient. It's slaked lime, a natural preservative known for generations. Simple, cheap, and no fridge needed. I put a bunch of parsley in a jar. It stays fresh for weeks. Grab a large jar and some fresh parsley. Without proper storage, parsley wilts quickly and loses its aroma, so keeping it hydrated is key. Carefully place the parsley in the jar, letting the stems extend slightly over the edge. Now prepare a lid and a smaller jar or small container. Place the smaller jar on the lid and fill it halfway with water. Then set the large jar with parsley on top so that the stems are submerged in the water. Seal the jar tightly. This method keeps parsley fresh for up to 4 weeks, preserving its vibrant flavor. If the water becomes cloudy, simply replace it with fresh water. No more wasted herbs. You need to have these kinds of wipes in your home. You'll never buy store-bought ones again. Start by taking about 5 microfiber cloths. Fold each one in half and lay them in a straight line on your countertop. Once they're all lined up, roll them into a single roll. Next, prepare a jar, preferably one with a lid. Begin by pouring a bit of water into the bottom of the jar. Then add 1 measure of regular vinegar. After that, take some high-proof alcohol and add the same amount as the vinegar. To give the mixture a pleasant scent, add a few drops of your favorite essential oil. This combination of ingredients will clean and disinfect any surface. Close the jar and gently shake it so everything mixes well. Now, take the roll of microfiber cloths and place it into the jar with the liquid. You can use them by pulling out 1 cloth from the center of the roll whenever you need to clean something. And that's how you make your own reusable disinfecting wipes. I store my chrysanthemums in a cardboard box for the winter. It's one of the best ways to keep them alive until spring. Even very weak cuttings can survive like this. Before the first frost, take the plant out of the pot and gently shake off the excess soil from the roots. Then place it back into the pot so the roots stay stable and have some room to breathe. Trim all the stems, leaving only short pieces so the plant doesn't waste energy on long, weakened shoots and can enter winter rest. Put the prepared chrysanthemum into a cardboard box together with the pot. This is the safest method because the shortened stems won't break and the plant stays secure. Close the box, but don't seal it. It needs fresh air. Store it in a cool place, ideally between about 41 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. A basement, garage, or cool cabinet works well. During winter, the chrysanthemum may dry out completely and look dead. That's normal. In spring, when you take it out, repot it into fresh soil, and you'll see new, strong shoots. The plant will recover quickly and bloom beautifully again in the fall. You've been storing your dishes wrong your whole life. Instead of stacking glasses directly on top of each other, turn the second one upside down. This way, the next glass will fit easily. When it comes to mugs, don't just set them side by side. Nest one mug inside the other with the handle facing in. This lets you fit more mugs in less space. It's an easy way to save a lot of room in your kitchen cabinet. I wish I had learned this sooner. Open a tube of chips and pour the chips onto a plate. Cut around the top to create a clean, narrow opening. Place your ribbon rolls inside and pull the ends through. Everything stays in one place, and every ribbon is always ready to use. No more holiday ribbon mess. This is how I store green onions for up to a year. It's easier than you think. Even green onion prices keep going up in stores, so it's worth stocking up and not worrying about price hikes. This method is perfect for people who don't have much time. First, wash the green onions thoroughly. Place them in a large bowl and add water with baking soda. The baking soda helps remove dirt and keeps them fresh longer. Let them soak for about 10 minutes. After that, rinse and dry them well or leave them to air dry. Wrap the bunches tightly in plastic wrap. Store them in the fridge for up to a month. It's an effective way to keep them fresh. Now, here's how to store chives for an entire year. Chop the dry chives into small pieces. Put them in clean, dry jars or plastic containers. Seal them well and place them in the freezer. Frozen like this, they won't lose color or flavor. Whenever you need them, just take out a portion. These methods mean you'll have fresh chives year-round, saving both time and money. Put bubble wrap in your fridge. I always do this before going on vacation. And trust me, you'll thank me later. You'll be surprised why it works so well. Once you try this trick, you won't want to go back. For me, it's a real time saver and a great way to save money. Bubble wrap is incredibly useful because it insulates perfectly. It helps maintain a stable temperature around each piece of fruit, slows down ripening, and prevents bruising. It also reduces moisture buildup, which can cause food to spoil faster. It's a small change that makes a huge difference. Just place a piece of bubble wrap on each fridge shelf. It acts like a protective layer, keeping the fridge clean for longer. You won't need to scrub the shelves as often. The best part? When the wrap gets dirty, simply replace it with a new one. It's quick, practical, and keeps everything organized. Ever since I started doing this before every trip, I've stopped wasting food. Give it a try. You won't regret it. Store garlic this way, and it will stay fresh and aromatic all year long. Garlic is truly gold in the kitchen. However, to prevent it from molding, sprouting, or losing its flavor, it needs to be stored properly. For the first method, use a plastic bag. Place whole garlic bulbs in the bag. Take a piece of cloth, such as a paper towel. Sprinkle a little salt in the center. Slice a raw potato, and place the slices on the paper. Fold the paper into a square and tie it with a rubber band. This acts as a natural moisture absorber. Put this in the bag with the garlic, remove the air, and seal it tightly. Store it in a dry, cool place. The second method is my favorite. Separate the garlic cloves and peel them. Place them in a jar, add a teaspoon of salt and a chili pepper. Pour vinegar over it all. Close the jar, shake it, and store it in the fridge. This method not only preserves garlic, but also gives it a spicy, intense flavor. The third method uses rice. Pour rice into a tall container. Place the garlic bulbs inside and cover them with rice. The rice absorbs moisture and repels insects. This way, the garlic won't sprout or mold. Properly stored garlic gives you flavor and health for many months.